Live. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I'm sorry I'm running a little late, but welcome to a new edition of Thief Fridays here on my channel. And this is a special one because for the first time ever, I'm going to be playing Thief fan missions. Well, not for the first time ever playing, but first time ever recording them in any fashion. I never did them on YouTube, and I've never streamed them before tonight either. But I'm pretty excited. So, if you're wondering how I settled on this particular mission despite all of your votes, I'm going to be kind of systematic about it. My thought is, if it has... I'm just at the old thiefmissions.com database to shop around for missions to play. And my thought is, anything that has a rating above an 8.0 is definitely worth playing. And I started with the oldest mission that nonetheless was rated that highly, and this is that mission. I have played it before. I played it back in undergrad when I was just playing for my own pleasure and edification, but I mean, it has been over a decade, so I have really vague memories about the mission itself and the structure of it, but I mainly just remember it actually being fairly well written and liking it a lot. So that's where we're going to start. I imagine we can probably get through at least two tonight. The next one on my list after this one is another significant one for sure. It's a mission called Autumn in Lampfire Hills, and it was the first mission that was designed by someone going under the moniker of Purah, P-U-R-A-H, who would eventually go on to create some of the most loved Thief fan missions in the world ever. Calendra's Cistern, Calendra's Legacy, among others. Tater, hi. I see you, darling. How you doing? Happy Friday. And then, of course, Purah was hired by Arcane, based on... I don't even know if it's a him or a her, but based on his or her work on Thief fan missions, was hired by Arcane to be a level designer for Dishonored. So there's that neat little bit of trivia, and we will be playing that first mission tonight as well, assuming... I don't remember Lord Edmund being particularly long, so I have a feeling we should be able to get through both fairly easy. So, without further ado, let's jump right in. So, playing fan missions is incredibly easy. If you have New Dark installed, and I just discovered this when I was messing around with it today to make sure I could get things to work. But New Dark comes with a fan mission selector built in. All you have to do is download the mission you want to play, tell it what directory the mission is in, and you are off to the races. It's pretty great. What are we drinking tonight, Tater? And how far in are we? These are the real questions. Hey, Alex. I'm doing well. It's good to see you. Happy Friday. I'm doing well, Gunner. Thank you for asking. So, let's get it going. Hey, Lemming King. Good to see you. So here we go. Easy, normal, hard. And let's fire up Lord Edmund Entertains.
Dear Lady Bernard, the 10th annual meeting of our small society is at hand, and as usual, I will serve as the host. I have fully stocked my pantry and prepared for your arrival to the best of my ability. I will be expecting you and Duke Cragen to arrive no later than noon on the 10th. We will celebrate with a feast and good rum before descending to my vault. And remember to keep your visit secret even from your closest friends. We do not want any uninvited guests. I remain faithfully yours, Lord Edmund.
Now, this is worth the price of admission.
Alright, so they called it easy, normal, and hard, whoever the author was, but of course we're going to play on hard. That vault the letter mentioned seems interesting. Acquire whatever is inside. When you're done, escape from the manor and go to the indecent nymph to wait for morning. Clean house, find at least 1,900 gold. Lord Edmund may be a slimy snake, but the guards are just hirelings. Don't kill any of the guards. Alright, so we can go shopping. I start with 800 gold, lockpicks, 1 rope, and broadheads. I'm not gonna try and ghost fan missions, because you never know if they're even remotely designed to be ghostable. So, with 800 gold, I can afford all 10 water arrows. That's the first obvious choice. I can't imagine needing fire arrows or extra rope, so I think I'll go... I mean, to be fair, I can't really imagine using a noisemaker either, so I'll grab an extra rope. That's actually probably the most useful in a vacuum. There's even a map of sorts. They don't have it, they don't have the functionality where it tells me where I actually am, unfortunately, but there's the stableman's gate, there's the front gate, and the side gate, and the main yard. In Culvert Square, we have the indecent nymph, and we have the Temple Street gate. Alright, get everything from Lord Edmund's vault, escape to the nymph, get 1,900 loot, and don't kill any guards. Let's roll. So where am I starting out? That's a good question. That, I'm guessing, must be the main yard, which tells me that I started at the stableman's gate. Fair enough. Pike Lane, Adder Street. Which makes this the side gate.
I'd be better off looking for another way around.
And we can't pick those locks anyway. That looks like a bar. I'm gonna guess this is the indecent nymph, to which we eventually want to escape. I'm guessing these are friendlies. To the extent anyone is, anyway. Oh, God, I love new missions. Oh yeah, this is funny. He's got a bottle that we can pickpocket. And I think it's actually just a clutter item, but now, of course, I remember that, and I thought it was a pretty neat trick. Yep. So he pickpocketed his empty bottle. Very nice, drunk guard. Very nice. There's Purple Goblet. They changed the... Note that they changed the value. That's worth 25 instead of the 15 it is in the normal game. I think... I mean, let's carefully look, but... I would say that appears to be the only piece of loot inside the nymph. So, moving on. Oh, look, it even tells us. Yes, we have made it to Culvert Square. So there's the Temple Street gate. We'll check out the obvious building in a moment, but let's just cover all of our other bases by rolling over here first. Culvert Square water pit, not for human consumption. Is there anything in there? No. No, there's not. Covenant. This... Ooh, interesting. What is this? I can't pick it open, but there's an obvious hatch in the ground. St. Jenna's Orphanage for Young Girls. Now note the suspicious-looking windows that we can rope into. You always got to be alert to that kind of stuff. So yeah, I guess we're gonna check out the orphanage here, or at least one empty room of it. Copper coins, a ring, and I bet this note is gonna make me feel bad about the stealing I just did. Lisa's letter. Dear Saint Jenna, I don't know if you really exist, but if so, please help me. If Mum and Dad still live, let them find me here, as I am very lonely and sad. Also, make a cough pill to my brother Timmy, who is in St. Adelaide's, so that Timmy does not die of the lung disease. You can take my 8 copper pennies in savings and the ring Mum gave me if you do these things. Lisa. P.S. Please give evil Lord Edmund next door the pox, so he dies and rots in hell, please. All right. I mean, I'll do my best, Lisa. Those are some wishes right there. Such a lovely girl. Now, I admit I was not properly alert to possible verticality when we were out exploring the streets, so give me just a second to sweep back here. Okay, yeah, we're good. Such a lovely girl, isn't she, though? Oh, there are few things feel as good as playing new thief missions. Culvert Square Market Hall, open from sunrise till nightfall. See the master every forenoon to rent a stall. Can't pick that lock either. But you can see some ropeable access points up high. I don't think it makes a difference which side we go to. Potted plants. I'm just searching to make sure there's nothing behind or under any of these things. This seems identical. Let's see if I can... I wanted to see if I could squeeze out onto the roof. I don't think I can. So, let's check the other side of this attic first. Empty chest. Some busted stuff and a whole lot of nothing up here. Alright. I guess we can start checking out stalls. Can't get into that one. Holy shit. Finally, a pickable lock. What do you reckon's in here? A weapon shop. We got hammers. We got swords and daggers. Anything I can use? No, but I can open the stall. Interesting. Wonder if I'm going to need those crates. Smart money's on. Smart money's on yes, if it's making me work to access them, but maybe not. Let's check behind these. Gotta be thorough. Always gotta be thorough. I'm guessing this must be the master's office. Inexplicably unlocked after everything else. Okay, that opened the wall safe over here. Let's check out our reading material first. Tradesmaster's Letter. Tradesmaster Forey of Culvert Square Market Hall. You recently voiced concerns that I have decided to change the locks, in fact the entire door, to my rented stall at your market. Do not worry. This is a precaution to protect my rare and valuable merchandise, nothing more. Once my period of rental expires, you will be given the sole key to the new door at no cost to you. You were also worried that I never seem to keep my store open, and that shady characters have been seen entering it. Trust my word, these people are my most valued customers. Certain reasons have forced me to be extremely selective with my clientele. Yours, Benedict Smith, jeweler. Sorry for ducking out of frame there. My feet are getting cold, so I'm putting my slippers on. Alright. Similarly, let's check the book here. Deliveries to the Indecent Nymph this week. 25 barrels of ale, 250 bottles of wine, 90 bottles of spirits. Their business seems to be booming. We might consider raising the price for them. Deliveries to Lord Edmund this week. 12 barrels of salted meat, 4 barrels of wine, 25 grilled chickens, 60 eggs, 16 boxes of muffins, 8 sacks of flour, 2 sacks of sugar, 1 vial of poison, 2 barrels of milk, 10 pouches of assorted spices. Remember, Lord Edmund wants his deliveries prompt, and don't go to the front gate. Deliveries to St. Jenna's this week. 10 barrels of preserved beans. Take them the spoiled consignment. They never pay us anyway. And then in here, we got some loot. And a market hall key. And a healing potion. Okay, so loot-wise, we are up to 343. I surmise that our new market hall key will at least open the front door. And probably not the new door that doesn't match any of the others. Let's check the other stalls. What a grocery list. Is that enough food for the Dragonborn? Oh, never. It's a bakery. Let's take the bread. And the cheese. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, come on now. Don't get stuck. And here, looks like another food shop of sorts. Chicken, cheese, and deer legs. What kind of trouble do you think I can get into with this market hall key? Perhaps for some reason it opens the sewer over here? For Lord Edmund's deliveries? I'm guessing that's what it is. Remember, don't bring Lord Edmund's deliveries to the front gate. Okay, we got some old and busted crates here, but doesn't really matter. I believe we're inside. This looks to be the kitchen. A lot of clutter dishes in the sink. But there are 2 gold plates I spot. 443 loot. Dining room and... Careful, I hear guards. Getting inside feels worth a hard save. I can see the valuable loot here. 3 plates, 3 goblets.
What's going on? Must have been nothing.
Hey, little Walt. Great to see you. Welcome back.
What was that noise?
Have a nap, buddy. Take a load off. The kitchen seems to be unpatrolled.
What I see there?
Nothing, bro.
I don't see anything now. Odd noise.
Okay, here's a 2-level room. I think as a general practice.
Someone behind me?
I'm not gonna Iron Man a fan mission, no. No, no, no.
What's going on over there?
Not nearly familiar enough. This is functionally a blind playthrough. I mean, I played this mission.
What's that? Who goes? Stop!
I played this mission years ago when I was in undergrad. Now, I'm trying not to kill and not to take damage, but I will happily put a motherfucker to sleep.
Is that you?
Good evening, Cito. Welcome back. How are you, my friend? We're gonna have a good old unconscious body pile in the kitchen. So that's how we loot scrounge. Gotta empty the level. That would be the main yard. Check that out in just a moment. Here's a freaky chapel with a very tile floor. Ooh, and there's a secret passage behind the statue. My eye looks much better. I should hope so. It's been a while, but I'm glad. I'm glad it does. Interesting. My dad is feeling and looking just fine. Kind of you to ask. Okay. I gotta admit, I feel like I can see the outline of the traps, but I also feel like there's gotta be a map somewhere because I can't see them that well. So I'm going to do what I think the author intended and wait until I find the map to get rid of the traps. So all the rest of those doors were locked. So what's on this upper floor, I wonder? Little sound glitch there. It happens. Have a nap, buddy. Okay. Yep, I'm going to take him all the way back to the kitchen. I'm just a little bit paranoid. Kind of you guys to worry about my father, but I assure you, he's doing very well. Does Lord Edmund worship the trickster, or Satan? I guess we'll find out, won't we? Alright, let's get back up there, see what we can find. Hey, Eastpork! Welcome back, great to have you as always. And there's definitely a secret passage here. Unmarked key. Before dinner, Edmund approached me with an offer of 10,000 gold crowns for my share in the ownership of the idol. 10,000! I had to say no. It is the thing of blasphemy, and for no man to own. We keep it hidden and safe to protect the innocent world, and for no other purpose. It has been locked up in Edmund's vault for 10 years since we brought it back from the Dark Isles. Locked up by 3 keys, so that no one of us can get to it. And this is all good and well. I do not trust Edmund. While in the past I could honestly name him among the noblest of men, he has changed. His proximity to this hideous talisman has affected him. As soon as I return home, I must summon an architect and a bricklayer, and begin the construction of a vault under my house. At least for the moment, I have the strength to resist the call of the Dark God. Or can I? Somehow I feel the idol beckoning me now, so close in its sealed tomb. Is Edmund's vault deep enough? Mine must be deeper. Edmund has Lady Bernard in his grip. I haven't been able to speak to her in private at all. She thinks that he loves her, but I see deeper. He is merely playing with her, satisfying his lust while making the lady his slave. I cannot bear to watch them together. Edmund insists that we go through with the annual ritual. I tried to protest, but Lady Bernard agrees with him. Very well, we'll play the game, dance the midnight dance, but I will not bring my key along. I will not risk Edmund getting it from me. I have already sent note to my contacts among the keepers, and they assure me they have a safe place nearby where I can store and retrieve the key at my leisure. So that's obviously going to be the key to the unmarked market stall we saw earlier. Money! 908 gold all of a sudden. That ain't bad. Aha. Okay. So that secret path is the only way into this room. At least for the moment.
Hello?
Hey, guard.
Is someone there?
Going clubbing. Get a couple of candlesticks. We're up to 1,008 gold. So yeah, I mean, if you look at it, that's obviously the door to the room we just took the secret passage into. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna try and erase that damage. I think it's fine. In fact, let's use some of this food. There we go. Finally. I haven't decided what I want to do first, but the games on my list for Spooktober are the OG Resident Evil trilogy, my blind run of the Resident Evil 3 remake, since I still haven't played it. I've been saving that one. Those are the biggest ones right now, but I'm definitely open to a lot of other ideas. All right, we got a tiara and a ring. We're up to 1233. Then a necklace to 1433. Presumably this is the ladies' room. Got a guard. this looks like the main staircase. Let's just be careful. Check the other rooms up here first. I guess we need to check that fireplace too. Yeah, maybe. DLF. I'm just not excited about that right now. That might change. Guessing this is the master bedroom. Rhyme. Yesterday upon the stair I met a man who wasn't there. I met him there again today. Oh, how I wish he'd go away. Edmund's journal. It is strange how I possibly could previously have regarded the idol with such abject dread. I feel silly now for being so sheepish and allowing the Duke to convince the three of us to lock it away. The thing might be even valuable, despite its hideous appearance. I must take the matter to the discussion at our next annual meeting. I had the strangest dream last night. I held the idol in my hands, and suddenly its mouth, if you can call it a mouth, opened up and precious gems of all varieties poured out into my lap. It is an omen, a conclusion that my conscious mind fears to take. This trinket isn't dangerous. It is an artifact of immense value and power. A thief tried to enter my treasure room tonight. He was caught by the trap, but despite his wounds was still somewhat alive when the guards brought him to me. I just watched him as he writhed on the floor, took my dagger and plunged the blade into his throat. He died very quickly, but his moaning did give me some pleasure. Why I ever built that chapel into my manor I cannot fathom. The Hammerite priest came again today to hold a sermon for my guards and servants. The nonsense he vomits out of his mouth is worse than Baldric's blabbering. If he only knew what greatness and divinity resides right beneath his podium. I spent the day at the vault trying to figure out the locks. Curse the master, we built them good. I can see no way to get into the vault save tearing up half of my own house. But I did notice that when I open my door, I can hear my master's voice better than I ever have in my dreams. I sat on the cold floor for hours listening to his wisdom. It is done, and the master has been appeased for now. I am certain that I would have done the same eventually, even without the master's wish. And the funniest thing is that he wasn't even a real Hammerite. His amulet was brazen, not gold. That impostor won't leech me anymore. I was wrong. The master wishes for more. A fine one he got, a slim, bony street wench with red hair and red blood. He let me have parts of her as well. No better sustenance have I ever tasted in my life. The cook wondered my lack of appetite at supper. Ha ha ha. In his name I am stronger. I feasted for him again today, and drank and danced at the basement. I have a task, it's all so clear. Lady Bernard and the Duke come. They come. 10th. The dark light waits for me. My mind makes me, 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 my mind makes me. The poison has been delivered. I tested it on one of the servant boys. He didn't taste it in the wine. In 30 heartbeats he was dead. It works, and it is silent. I shall not touch the envenomed corpse. The street dogs will gorge tonight. They arrived this morning. I will hide my enlightenment, treat them like the royalty they think they are. But they are worms, mere pests, to be crushed and consumed. I can't wait for the night when I will join my master in glory. The lady beckons. I have tasted her skin. By the witching hour I will taste her flesh. Cito redeemed a dab. Here you go, brother. Replay or stream BioShock 1 or 2? That's an idea. I'd kind of rather do System Shock 2 now that you bring it up. Alright, so no need to screw around with that tile staircase. Let's see what's in here. Aha! There's another passage out to the main yard through this servant's window. Do the old tricked club a sleeper. Let's nab his carrots. Oh, turnips. They made turnips by creating fatter carrot models. Papyrus. A note from Baldric to Baldric, me. Here are rules to get past Cellar Trap. Addo copy bloody scroll is Lord told to burn original. Start from the right and bug them all, not toward the sheep that snort and smell. Will only your left all might burn, just shy off. Trap rhyme. There we go. Baldric, the physician's bills and the fortunes I'm spending on ordnance tell me that you've been having difficulty remembering the route through the Cellar Trap again. Knowing how much you like nursery rhymes, I've written the secret instructions into the form of a poem that even you should be able to learn by heart. Start from the right and hug the wall, go forward with steps short and small. When on your left a wall light burns, just shy of quarter leftwards turn. Then cross the passage all the way, unless you want to die, obey. Along the leftward wall you creep, till past the midpoint 1 foot deep. Exactly quarter turn clockwise, the opposite wall should fill your eyes. Proceed across the hall just right, turn left and safety is in sight. To escape from my hall of traps, run straight through center line, perhaps? Baldric, take extra special care that you burn this note after memorizing the verses. Lord Edmund. Okay. So now I actually have the trap rhyme. And unless I'm mistaken, with the exception of whatever's above the chapel, that means we've actually cleared the second floor. So let's get back to work on the first. I'm going to save the main yard for a bit, 'cause it still seems pretty heavily trafficked. Let me try this other first floor hallway first. This is pretty obviously going to the main yard as well. I hear traffic. Alright.
Who's there?
Holy water, front gate key, speed potion, and drank. More reading material. Log for 10th of mid-moon. 4. End dog watch, start morning watch. 6. City guard opens gates, put out street guard. 8. End morning watch, start day watch. 9 and half. Chased away peddlers from Pike Lane gate. 10 in court. Duke Cragen escorted to Lion's bedroom. Noon bell. End day watch, start afternoon watch. 2 and 3 quarts. Lady Bernard escorted to Maiden's bedroom. 4. End afternoon watch, start evening watch. 6. Placed extra guards in stairwell at Lord's command. 8. End evening watch, start night watch. 9 and half. Lady B believes some jewelry missing. Found quickly in search, no foul play. 11. Lord, Duke C, and Lady B go downstairs. No man must disturb them by the Lord's order. 11 in court. Holger gone missing. If I find him at the Nymph again, I'll crack his skull. 11 and half. City guard closes gates for the night. Street guard pulled in. Midnight bell. End night watch, start dog watch. Duly noted and verified by Guard Sergeant Rusbeck. Hey, water arrows. Nice.
What do I see there? Nothing there now.
It's dark in this room.
You?
Someone there?
I hear you
What
there.
is that?
I'll find you. Come back here and fight. Got it. Not a scratch.
Oh. Well. That was
I
something.
heard that.
What is that?
Show yourself. I mean it. As soon as I find you, you're dead. Hey, made a dent in the armor.
Wonder if they made them
I heard that.
What is that?
Show yourself.
more sensitive.
I mean it.
Because in the base game,
Don't think you can hide for long.
in a perfect shadow, I wouldn't have gotten spotted there.
Okay, you Taffer. I'll find you. I'll find you. Damn you. You can't hide for long.
Of course not, Infinimora.
We got trouble.
Oh, damn. Almost had him.
Who's creeping around there? Show yourself.
Well, I'm in a crouched in a perfect
I know
shadow.
you're around here somewhere. Just you wait till I find you.
And as you saw, I get in trouble if I stand up, so... That's a bit of a problem.
Don't think you can hide for long. When I find you, you'll regret it. Come on now, come on.
One down, one to go. Now he's posted up across the way. Oh. He's got a buddy, too. Will you just come on back over here, sir?
Come on now, come on.
Noise.
That's the last time I jumped for rats.
I think with this, we almost have the main yard clear, which is great. Wait for this guy to loop around and get him from behind.
What's that? Mess with me and
Oops. He took a weird zigzag. It's alright.
Gotta stop jumping at nothing.
Oh. Better get the top level guy first.
Someone behind me?
Now we can get the last guy.
Don't see anything now.
Alright, awesome. Main yard's clear. So I think, with the exception of whatever's above the chapel, that gives us free run of the mission. So we got this gate right here that there doesn't appear to be a way to open. Our front gate key should do the job here.
I'd be better off looking for another way around.
And then I'm sure our unmarked key is going to open the stall out here. Moss arrow, water arrows, and Duke Kragen's key. Excellent. Now, as far as getting to whatever's above the chapel, we also have to contend with whatever's underneath it, of
I'd be
course.
better off looking for another way around.
But if you remember that servants' quarters, you can see if the main yard is clear, we can pass over and get into another hatch on that side of the second floor. So let's head there. Let's see what we find. Yoink. We could have done this without knocking those guards out, obviously, but it would have been dicey. This is certainly better. Chapel key. There we go. Here's the Hammerite that he murdered, that he told us about in his journal. We got a flash bomb here. And, oh look. We can open these gates too. 8 life grand. So I surmise we should use the chapel key to get into here.
I have a key and she has a key, but where the hell is his key? I have a key and she.
Can you guys hear what he's saying?
But where the hell is his key? I have a key and she has a key, but where the hell is his key?
I have a key and she.
Key and she has a key, but where the hell is his key? I have a key and she has a key, but where the hell is his key?
So he poisoned
I have a key
Duke
and she
Cragen
has a
and
key,
Lady
but
Bernard, and
where
they're
the
dead
hell
in here.
is his key? Is that my master's voice? Now where was I? You can't hide in my
Lord Edmund's key.
pity pat. My bandages.
Alright. So we got Lord Edmund's key, we got Duke Cragen's key, and there's Lady Bernard's key. We got wine and goblets. So with the 3 keys, we can open up this main vault.
What do we have here?
Unholy idol. So, get everything from Lord Edmund's vault, but we still need 1900 loot. What have we not done yet? The Cellar Trap, of course. Let's head down here again, bring along our trap rhyme. Alright, so... start from the right and hug the wall. When on your left, a wall light burns just shy of quarter leftwards turn. Okay, so... go slow. Just shy of quarter leftwards turn. That means we've got like a narrow gap to shoot through here. Cross the passage all the way. Creep along the left wall till we're a foot past the midpoint. Okay, now what? Exactly quarter turn clockwise. Proceed across the hall, turn left and safety is in sight to escape, run straight through the center line. Well, we messed something up. There we go. Let's get some treasure. Bam! Objective complete. I'm gonna guess we found all the loot. I don't know for sure. Thankfully, we clearly don't have to traverse that way out again. Although, well, maybe we do. Shouldn't get too excited. Scroll from secret room. A note to myself. Remind that idiot Baldric to buy more reloads for the arrow traps. These won't last a fortnight. Maybe gas arrows this time? I'd so enjoy torturing a Taffer for sport. Oh, that's all that was. A little secret room. Alright, well. Wonder if I can YOLO on the way out. That'd be something. Ha! I probably could have done that on the way in, too. But we did it as intended. So the Thief 1 missions are going to run pretty small like this one was. But
I'd be better off looking for another way around.
so let's head to the Indecent Nymph. Let's drop in. And there we go. That's one fan mission down. Wonder if we found everything. We'll find out. Yes, 2008 loot out of 2008 and 2 out of 2 pickpockets. Awesome. So that'll do it. So let's queue up a new one. I think I said this already, but the next one I want to play is Autumn in Lampfire Hills. So let me just download that right quick. Actually, just kidding. There's another one first. This one, so Lord Edmund had an 8.67 rating. There's one that's called the Death of Garrett that is a little bit newer than Autumn in Lampfire Hills and has an 8.75. So that sounds worth playing. Let's grab it right quick. It's as easy for me, I mean you can't see my folders, but it's as easy as hitting download, dropping it into the FM directory. Then we fire up FM select. Install the FM and play it. Off we go. It's normal, hard, or expert. Death of Garrett. Okay, so sometimes you need to consult like a README that comes with these missions, just in order to understand what's going on, because they don't do a custom briefing or anything like that. Don't you worry, that's all good. Ooh, yeah, and then we've got a couple of really good ones coming up, but let me see. Death of Garrett. Any supporting materials at all? Okay, there is a README file. Okay, so here's your briefing. I was approached by a thief named Bach who wanted to work with me on a job he said was too tough to pull off by himself. I usually work alone, but I wanted to find out what kind of work my competitors were up to, so I agreed to give him a listen. He handed me a map that he said showed the location of some hidden treasure, and that was when I made my mistake. As I looked down at the map, I saw a flash of movement behind me. Too late, I found myself on the wrong end of Bach's blackjack. Now I've woken up in this godforsaken place with no weapons and no idea of how to get out of here. But I've promised myself that if I do make it out of here alive, I'll make Bach pay for what he did to me. Do one that has like a 1.5 rating just for the laughs. I don't think I'd enjoy that, Alex. That doesn't sound like a great time to me for some reason. Okay. So, objectives. Get your stuff back. You have a hunch Bach didn't think this up on his own. Find out who he's working for. Don't kill anyone. Escape with your life. Alright. So, apparently we've been dumped in some kind of cavern. Do we have a map? Garrett, here is your map. Ha ha ha. Bach. R.I.P. Garrett. Clever. Garrett, I guess you're not such a master thief after all. If you're not dead by the time you read this, I'm sure you'll soon be eaten alive by the vile creatures that live in these caves. And when that happens, just remember that it was me, Bach, who brought about your death. I hear frog beasts, among other things. I wonder. Ha! Yes! I can peg the frog beasts with rocks to destroy them. Well, that's neat. Still a more accurate map than the sword. I hear more frog beasts. But what is this?
Creepy.
Ah! Oh, they named the skull Fortunato. You guys familiar with your Edgar Allan Poe? Ever read a little story called The Cask of Amontillado? I hear another frog beast. Let's bring along a rock. Oh yeah, here we go. In pace requiescat. Alright, onward. Ooh. This will be a tougher shot for sure. Doable. But I'll have to get it exactly right. Still a little bit short. Nailed it. Excellent. One thing I don't like about the new Dark Water is it's a lot harder to see into, like, if there's anything worth picking up. There's a water arrow over there. There we go. Whew, got it. Come on, through the tunnel. There you go. Ooh, broadheads. Do you have a name? Yorick! Now we're doing Shakespeare. Oh, hello, spooters. Wow, that spider's in search mode already. That doesn't look like a good entrance. There's another half of these caverns we haven't gone to yet. Let's try those. Let's try those out. So we're going to climb up inside this room. There, and I need to remember I still haven't been in the other half of the caverns. So if I find an exit, that's still unexplored. And this looks like an area transition for sure. Let's give it a whirl just the same. Another frog beast. Ha ha ha! Oh, the basketball. Easter eggs abound, my friends. I'm really enjoying this mission just because of all the little, well, I mean the right word is Easter eggs. Oh, hello. It's a rope arrow. Well, we're underneath somebody's mansion. Big surprise. Is that my lockpicks on the wall there? It is, isn't it? That's an alarm. I don't think we want that. Oh yeah, I don't have a blackjack. So I'm actually gonna have to ghost for a while. How do you like them apples? What's up, bro? How you doing? Oh, he's got a key! Silver key. Okay, we can get in there.
Stranger in the building!
Oh. But he spotted me. Alright, well. Let's not try for that entrance.
Seems clear enough now.
Let's check out this other guard first. Another silver key. What about the other side? What? Is that like a... Is that supposed to be a sprinkler? Pretty clever if so.
Huh?
Oh. Oh wow, I can open these. It is a sprinkler! Ah! Oh, that's awesome. What a cool little effect they pulled off with, 1999 Drawmed. But I am always impressed when fan missions include effects that weren't present in the base game. And that is definitely one that qualifies. Well, we have a servant in here, but I don't have a blackjack. So, I wonder if I can get through here or not. These light switches? They are. Wonder if I can get to that one without alerting him. That'd be the key, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. Anything to pickpocket?
Ah, who made that noise?
I don't recall making a noise.
Someone there? Huh?
He didn't like me turning the light off.
Who's that?
Interesting. Okay. Alright, before I go much farther...
Oh, what was that?
I'll make sure he settles down. That's the opposite of settling down. I want to go see about that other passage out of the tunnels.
Sorry I made a fuss. Is someone there? Oh, I hate rats.
Alright. Yeah, I don't think this entrance is any good. What about this one, though? Way too bright. These guards are kind of trigger happy, too. Well, I admit I haven't checked here yet. Okay, well that goes outside. And if my sense of direction isn't completely off, enter to grow in wisdom. And this is the room where that servant was. Let's at least see about his reading material. One, if you really want to hear about it, the first thing you'll probably want to know is where I was born and how I first got involved with the hammers and all that kind of crap. But I don't feel like going into it if you want to know the truth. That stuff bores me. All I can tell you is that I decided to go to the Hammer Academy because of one of their stupid, phony recruiting bulletins. We mold boys into fine young men in the image of the builder, it said. What a load of crap. They don't do any molding at that place, I can tell you that. All they do is march around in their stupid red and white uniforms and talk about how the builder is supposed to show us the way. And they make the novices do all the work for them naturally. All the experienced guys sit around and talk while the novices work at the smelters, making hammers for 20 hours a day. What a bunch of crap. Anyway, after I left the hammers, I decided... Another neat little plaque there as well. Depart to serve better thy country and thy kind. Whose dang house are we in? That's my question. Well, we got tile floors. That's always a big old mess I don't want to deal with. Okay. I'm ready to go back and check out the other tunnel. I want to make sure.
Too many imaginings.
Oh, hello. There's somebody in the garden. I heard her talking, but I didn't actually see her until just now. I want to make sure I'm done with the caves before I really start searching this house in earnest. Alright, so I can't open those. Don't want to break them because it sets off an alarm. Alright, Cito. It was great having you while we did. Oh, hey, a broadhead. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope work tomorrow isn't too bad. I feel for you having to work on a Saturday. Alright, let me see here. That's all good. Alright. Now let's go back through this little sewer now. Back to the caves. All the way back down. All the way back. Past Fortunato. To this other branch we still never explored. Looks like we have a swim here. Another tunnel here. I hear spooters. A lot of spooters. I don't have enough arrows for all of them. There's a red one. Might as well get the ones I can get. Well, they're gonna find their friend's body. I reckon that's going to upset them. We got the really dangerous one. Of course, I don't have a sword, and I only have one arrow, so I'm gonna content myself with that for now. And let's check out the swim. I got a water arrow down here. One of the spiders saw me. I could hear it tailing me. It's alright. Let's go up, get some air. Whoa! That's a big mushroom. That's a real big mushroom. Huh. Hey, another broadhead. Okay, well, if the spiders are willing to stay unalerted... Oh, there's a moss arrow, too. I at least have enough arrows to take him down. What's his scroll say? I have been trapped in these awful caves for days now. I had thought myself lost, for I am certain to die, until I found the mushroom. Its beauty enlightens me. Its radiance warms me. Now I know that I will die, but it does not matter anymore. I have found the mushroom, and so I have found peace. It is my angel of salvation. It is love. And behind the mushroom, a silver nugget, our first piece of loot. How about that? Oh, Walt. A fun guy. Yeah, I saw what you did there. Alright. Now I have enough arrows to theoretically deal with the other spiders. Hopefully they've calmed down. Yeah, that's gonna be a no. They're freaking out every time they see the corpse, I think. Yeah, I may have to come back with my sword. Yoink. Let's check the water first. Seems impassable both directions. There is a tunnel past it. Let's try this one first. I was gonna say, this seems like what I'm supposed to do. What about that other tunnel and the other spider cave near the waterfall? I need to figure out what the deal is with those before I leave for good. Okay, so now we're high up in this room. And apparently that's it. Doesn't look like there's anywhere I can go from here. What if I go up those... Oh, and that must be the other direction from the waterfall over there. What if I can snipe that spider from here? I bet I can. It's gonna be not gonna be easy. Well, I don't really need to go aggressively spider hunting. If I can just satisfy myself that I've actually explored everywhere there is to explore, which I can. This is that tunnel. Let me make sure there aren't any other departure points in here, other things to find. There are not. Okay. I'm satisfied. So let's head through this other entrance, see where we turn up. This actually looks like the spot we got.
Not my most elegant entrance.
Yeah,
But it worked.
Yeah, this is where down there is where we first woke up. So this is where we got dumped. These are empty. I nearly got stuck. Oh, sorry for that awful face. You know that feeling where you know you have to sneeze, but it hasn't quite happened yet? What am I not seeing? Aha! I was gonna say, there's gotta be a way out of here, too. There we go. A few more arrows. I guess those other spooters get to live. But we did kill the red one. Oh no, Dark Engine ladder's in full effect. It's like your worst nightmare. At least you can do quiet crate dropping. Clear your corners. Nothing useful in here either.
Thought I saw something.
This is an insufficient shadow. Let's hope he doesn't notice open doors. I only have 2 water arrows. I gotta be very conservative.
Thought I saw something.
A red key.
Just the wind, I guess.
Hey, I found the toilets. Got another water arrow. And got some reading material. Ah! It's not reading material, it's toilet paper, get it? Oh my gosh. How funny. We can turn that water on and off. Doesn't seem to do much. Got some food here. Tile floor kitchen. Not with my current gear, no thank you. Sleeper. There's a bottle. Good wine. Little food. Can't deactivate the candle. Oh. Yep, not going that way. Not going that way. Alright, this is tiled, but it looks empty. This is the fancy bathroom. It's 6 a.m. Do you know where you are? You are not the kind of thief who would be at a place like this at this time of the morning, but here you are, and you cannot say that the terrain is entirely unfamiliar, although the details are fuzzy. You are in a tavern in the worst part of the city. You were supposed to meet your fence here, but when he didn't show up, you decided that a pint of ale might help you clear your head. But then a pint of ale became 2 pints, and 2 pints became 3, and the next thing you knew, you were riding on a trail of barley and hops into another night of mind-numbing oblivion. Now you feel as if an army of Hammerites is pounding at your brain, and you are wondering why you are still here. Your friend Farkas left with some girl named Victoria 2 hours ago. You could have cut your losses, but you lost that chance when... Who made this mission? There's some really funny stuff in here. Funny to me, anyway. Can I flush these toilets? Is that what this is? Oh no, it's a bidet. Even better. Well, let's cut the lights and leave this room. There doesn't appear to be anything useful in here besides funny stuff. Oh, looky here. This is where we saw our weapons earlier. Mr. Bach, your counteroffer is accepted. Your payment is being provided with the courier who is delivering this message. I trust that a man of your reputation is not foolish enough to neglect your half of the bargain. My contacts are far and wide, and you would find the consequences most unfortunate. I will be watching you. Bring Mr. Garrett to my estate. I have a means of disposing of him, and then we shall sit before my fireplace and drink a toast to the death of Garrett, Lord Thayer. Alright, oh, here we go. Retrieve your sword, blackjack, and lockpicks. Find out who hired Bach to kill you. Get revenge on your would-be murderers. Kill Lord Thayer and make it look like Bach's handiwork. Don't kill Bach, he's your scapegoat. Steal Thayer's prized possession, the Chalice of Lamont. This guy is loaded. Get at least 1,800 loot. Don't kill anyone. Escape with your life. Well, except I guess Thayer isn't going to trip the objective. I would assume so anyway. Alright, we got purple goblet, 2 purple vases, another purple goblet.
Here we go.
There's my blackjack. And there's my sword, and there are my lockpicks. So we've got that objective done as well. Alright, we got the trophies here. Everything else seems fine. And of course, now we can knock out guards. So, things just got dramatically easier.
Hey, what was that? Someone there? Nothing there now.
First things first. You go sleep. Don't worry, I'm not going to go back down into the caves just to kill the spiders. I'm tempted, but I'm not going to.
Someone there?
Make sure you're really asleep. I want to check this other barracks.
Someone behind me. We've got an intruder.
I'm gonna have to bait him out, and he's got a key, so I am gonna have to do it.
Someone behind me. Can't hear it anymore. Probably nothing. What's that?
Okay, Tater. No worries about the
When
timing,
I
darling.
find you, you'll regret it.
Sleep well. I hope you have a good night. I can give them all the gift of slumber. Yellow key.
Nothing to be seen now.
That was a weird little exchange.
All right, where are you?
Bad timing.
You can't hide for long.
This room is a little bit too well lit for this.
You can't hide for long.
So I'd be much better off if he'd turn around.
Come back here and fight.
What the heck? There we go. He's clearly not behaving correctly. It's alright, though. Alright, let's search this little barracks now. I'm guessing the yellow key is going to do the trick. We got moss arrows, broadheads, and flash bombs. And somebody likes to drink. That's the alarm control. Fair enough. Like, oh, what does this do?
Is someone there? Hey. Who are you?
Okay, that servant, I can't rush him because he's got a key I need to pickpocket. I don't think I love this entrance either, but...
What's that in the shadow there? Oh well.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a different angle to come at him. This just doesn't seem productive. But before I do that, lest I forget some of my other friends, I got this guy right here. Back and forth on the tile with another silver key to grab. So he's just back and forth in this dining room. Of course, the table is tile too. There's a lot of loot in this room. Salt. Oh, aren't you clever? Gold hammers, but they're salt and pepper shakers. Ooh. I think that door is probably the way I want to approach this room. So. By the builder's salt. And for this guy, I think I want to wait in one of these flanking shadows and just get him as he comes by. We got another silver key. Now I recognize.
Is that you, Kevel?
I recognize where I am here.
Oh well. Too many imaginations.
Let's unlock these with.
Hey!
I was gonna say let's give the two guys out front the gift of sleep as well. Oh, thanks, little Walt. I appreciate that. I sure was stoked. Am stoked, not past tense. How silly of me to imply past tense. Alright. We can get Holmes over here. Shit. He's search mode?
Get back here, you coward!
But he seemed so far away.
Intruder!
Well, we'll just have to wait for him to settle down, I suppose.
Come on out, then.
That's how she goes sometimes.
Where are you, you topper?
Boy, he's coming all the way, isn't he? Oh, there he goes. Good. Seriously.
Most treacherous villain!
It really annoys me when their programming doesn't work predictably. What, is he just still too aggro from his recent search?
Fall over!
And yeah, apparently so. But apparently I can wait him out. Okay. Now let's get this gal in the courtyard.
Huh?
No pickpockets there. All is well. Oh wow, I can go through these. Nice. Oh, that's going to be the big dining room. That wasn't really an appealing angle to me. Of course, this is where I first came in. This room right here. Let's check these out. This looks like the wine room. Indeed it is.
What's that?
Another barracks. Another easily clubbed servant. Empty. What's this? Rosary beads. Empty. Alright, here's the other door into the kitchen. And here, I guess, is the power room. We got a rope arrow here. Really just trying to make sure I'm thorough with the crates, alright? And anything that may be behind them. Keeper statues. Interesting. Ah! The eye. Worthless trinket. Nice. Oh, hello. Goblets, plates, and vases. Totals up to 705. Check these crates as well. I don't really expect anything behind them. Oh, why can't I move this one? That seems weird.
Is someone there?
This seems like my best angle to get this guy.
I guess it was nothing.
Still not sure if he actually comes close enough for me to club him or not. But I can just bum rush him to club him. The only thing I need to be stealthy for is getting his key. Not close enough. I'm too visible if I go any farther in. Ooh, here we go. Red key. Alright.
Who's that?
Sucks to be you. Not really. Now you get to take a nap. Okay, so now we can check out the kitchen. Got more water arrows in the sinks here. Well, one more water arrow. Singular. Nothing important on the shelves, but we can get this food. And some loot. And now we can get all the loot out of the dining room, of which there's a significant amount, as we noticed earlier. Plates and goblets and candlesticks. Let's get everything. That takes our count to 990. Very nice. What do we have down here? Mr. Bach, I am not in the practice of associating with your kind, but my sources inform me that you are well positioned for the work that I require. The matter concerns a contemptible taffer named Garrett. I trust you've heard of him. It seems that Mr. Garrett, in a recent caper, relieved an associate of mine of a small fortune. As a result, a business deal with said associate was not consummated. I realize that in this day and age a bit of burglary will occur from time to time, but I do not take kindly to those who disrupt my business. My proposal is this. If you are to do away with Mr. Garrett, you are to do away with Mr. Garrett. If you perform this task, I am prepared to pay you the sum of 8,000. Surely a thief of your caliber will not hesitate to accept such a lucrative offer, Lord Thayer. Okay. We got another purple goblet in here. Now we're nearly done with this entire floor. Nice full circle of everything to date. I'm just gonna club this guy because he bothers me.
Someone there?
Good night. Everyone should theoretically be asleep. I'm not convinced there's nothing in the garden. I want to be sure. Oh yeah, that was pretty well hidden. But now we got the necklace. Rather than take tile staircases, at least while personnel are presumably still active up there, I think we'll go to the upper floor this way. Oh, hello. I hope he doesn't see me.
Huh?
What kind of key was that? That was a blue key. Okay.
Thought I saw something.
These floors are tile as well.
Someone behind me? Got a tapper in the building. Help!
Shoot.
You hear something?
Ooh, no thank you. No, bad, bad, very bad. Is this a good shadow? It is. Oh, good. Even better.
Sir? What was that?
What was that?
Can't hear it anymore. Probably nothing.
Okay. Let's clear this upper hallway. I think we may only have one guard left, which would be grand.
Is that you? Don't think you can.
Alright, alright, alright. We'll have to be careful coming at this one. I do think he swivels. Yeah, he does. Anything for me to pickpocket? No. Good night, buddy. I wonder if I have free reign of the halls now. I feel like I might. Wax sculptures. There's the one staircase. Can check that nothing's on it. Same with this one. I got a few upstairs rooms to explore, but I feel like we're closing in on the end of this one. Oh yeah, the hallways are clear. Awesome. Right, let's go check out the wax sculpture room. Just because it's the only one that's labeled. Or is it? Yeah. I bet that button's probably an alarm. Nice. Araenidae bestia, extinct. Oh, except it's not. We killed one in the caverns. A common burrick. The master builder confronts the mythical trickster.
Vigilance is our shield that protects us from the squalid past. Knowledge is our weapon with which we carve a path to an enlightened future.
Storm black and blow, swirly gust, rain winds flow, pushing dust, storm clouds grow, doxy clouds, lightning throw, misty shrouds, freezy snow. Call the storm, call the gray, brings thee forth world's old way.
That's very cool. Alright. I'm guessing this is Bach, since he's got thief get up. Bach staggered. I guess that's how we're gonna frame him. Yep. So we can knock him out. Good. Some gold. That seems to be it. That's fine. Frog beasts. And little spooters. Their cage is open, too. What the F? They can open their own cages. What? Fluffy. Sorry, Fluffy. Spot. Fluffy and Spot. Huh. Wonder why it won't shut. Doesn't really matter. Somebody's office. Letter opener. 2-3, 226 pounds, cigarettes 23, bad, alcohol units 2, VG. 2-7, the servants continue to spread absurd rumors about me. The latest is that I have a long-lost twin brother who works as a merchant in the city. Ridiculous. 2-9, I have had the wax sculptures installed in the spare room and am very pleased with them. The children will love them. Now, if only I had children. There were a few sculptures that I didn't like. I gave those to Lord Emerson. Business trip next week. I've booked a room at the Grieving Burrick. I do hope they've improved security at the place. 2-15. At last I have acquired the fabled Chalice of Lamont. I paid dearly for it, but it is worth every penny. What a lovely artifact. True to its reputation, it seems to have some astonishing magical properties. It gives off a beautiful light that dims when you touch it. When left untouched, supposedly, it actually grows restless, generating a harsh wind strong enough to lift a man. 3-1. Went to visit Lord Ramirez today. He insisted on showing me his dreadful pets. I can't abide those Burricks, disgusting creatures. Must have Fluffy neutered. Not sure about Spot. 3-3. The construction people finally came today. I could tell they thought I was a madman, but I will do whatever I must to keep the chalice secure. They scuffed up the files nicely, the cretins, and they must have used something with a dreadful odor because I smell it every time I bathe. Must have the servants clean the place again. Thank heavens the painting wasn't damaged, or I could scarcely have contained my rage. Alright, so those are clearly our hints about how to get the chalice. Oh, we can turn the light on. Oh, look, another door. Ha! So the long-lost twin brother is
I sworn
Farkas.
I saw something.
Alright, we have killed Lord Thayer, as instructed. Now let's put Box Dagger in here. There we go. Get revenge on your would-be murderers, kill Lord Thayer, and make it look like Box handiwork. Thayer, the money you offered is not enough. I'm no friend of Garrett, and I'm not afraid of him, but this is murder we're talking about. Something like that is reason to get thrown in the Hammer Slammer, a place I want to stay out of. I've heard rumors of what goes on in that place. I don't care what kind of grudge you have against the man. I expect to be well paid. I'm in it for the money. 10,000, all in advance. Bach. Okay. So he smells it every time he bathes. We have a ring in here, next to the sink. Hair formula for men, and a healing potion. Okay, so
Not so secret anymore, is it?
the scuffed tiles when, wherever he was supposed to bathe, the odor. There is another water arrow in the tub.
You've got to be kidding me.
Huh. Oh, we'll mess with that in a bit. Let's explore everything else first. This can't actually be completely empty, can it? That would be very unusual. Unusual, but possible. I mean, I don't see anything. Yeah, I'm not sure I buy it. I'll be back. Here we have a little observatory of sorts. Doesn't seem like it actually does anything. 2 more rooms down here. Here's another library. Zippy! Hello, hello. How are you, How are you, my friend? It's so good to see you guys. If you're not following Zippy to Spinhead, you should fix your lives. And check him out next time he's streaming. He streams a pretty good.
Making noise.
He streams a pretty good variety of
I heard
games.
something.
I've seen him playing
Oh, well.
Tarkov. I've seen him playing some
Don't know what it was.
space miner scavenging games. Like, lot of good stuff. You would do well to follow him, I promise you. I'm doing well, Zippy. Thanks for asking. I'm playing some Thief fan missions tonight. You know, custom missions that were created well after the release of the base game.
Someone making noise?
And I have to admit, I'm having a really good time.
Seems quiet enough
Over there.
now.
Stand forth
well.
and declare yourself.
They don't like me turning their light off. Oh, look, it's a Quake
I know
banner.
you're around here somewhere.
Alright, yeah, he's gonna see me if I do that. So let's bait him out with only noise.
Who's there?
I heard that. Stop
Is
right
someone there?
I'll find you. Damn you.
Just make one little noise.
Where the hell is he going?
Turn around, Vera. Hold it right there, Garrett. Move and you're dead.
You've been playing through Homeworld?
Come on
Oh,
now,
awesome.
come on.
I played a little bit of Homeworld way back in the day. Some of my high school friends were really into it. Maybe I don't blackjack them?
Over there. Someone making noise?
Oh, well. Don't know what it was.
I wonder...
Hey, who are you?
Gotta be careful.
Who's there? Is someone there?
Garrett's on the ground. After.
You were good at building a fleet, researching up and turtling. He was good at microing the shit out of fleet combat. Nice. That's very wholesome, Zippy. I love that story. Brothers gaming together. Alright, we got a speed potion, we got a healing potion.
Who's there? Is someone there?
We do have 2 liftable keys. And I think that's actually... That appears to be everything in the room. But let me just slash that Quake banner to be sure.
Listen!
Show yourself. Hey.
Was that satisfying? That's a pretty good Easter egg. Alright. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave those guys standing. Too much trouble to blackjack, and I don't see the need. Where's my loot total? I'm only sitting at 1,230. Oh. I forgot to actually loot this room. How silly of me. We got purse. Necklace. Empty. Ah, see, we knew there was something about a painting, too. Alright, I think now... Okay. It's pretty clear to me that the key behind all the swords is going to open that wall safe. Wait, what? Oh, you are so full of shit, game. I definitely landed the first shot. What the fuck? Where is it saying I'm missing? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Need to plant another one. I don't think I got it far enough. Oh, maybe I did. Different silver key. How detailed. Excellent. Oh, the last one we can just pick. That has to be telling me that's not the real one.
What have we here?
This looks like the real deal.
Damn.
Interesting. Oh, the Death Trap. There must be a way to get that loot, though. Wonder if it's the old Indiana Jones trick. Just like they did in Down in the Bone Horde with the Mystic Soul. Not exactly. Maybe I can just block the door.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that should work. There's a button? Aha! Okay, I bet I need to block this door, and then I can hit the button to shut off the trap. Yep, that did it. Okay, so I guess, you remember that, note we read that said the chalice generates a wind strong enough to lift a man? Maybe that's what's happening. Oh, yeah. Objective complete. Both counts. How neat. At this point, I think all I need to do is leave. Right? Yeah, everything else is done. Shibumi. Done and dusted, boyos. Yeah, well, I'm kind of making sure of it, Zippy, because Thief fan missions are pretty well curated. They have kind of a weighted review average on most of the compilation websites, as it were. So I'm limiting myself to stuff that's rated 8 out of 10 or higher, and that's really helping for sure. Oh, we got everything. 11 out of 11, 2035 out of 2035. Not bad. Alrighty, guys. It's not really quite late enough that I need to go to bed, particularly on a Friday, but I do think we don't exactly have enough time left to do another full-blown mission. So I think I'm probably going to call it there for tonight. Let me see if there's anybody I feel like sending you over to in a raid. Oh, Melly's online. We'll raid Melly tonight. So, to those of you who joined me live on Twitch, thank you so much for being here. If you're new and you haven't yet, please hit the follow button so you can see when we go live in the future. Likely tomorrow. Probably playing Skyrim. If you're watching later on YouTube or catching the VOD and you missed the stream, just subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you do that, you won't miss an ounce of content because everything I do eventually makes its way over there. Finally, regardless of the platform, I hope you will join our Discord. Link to do that is in the Twitch channel description. It's in the YouTube video description. The Discord is the most reliable place to check out my stream schedule. It's where we hang out and discuss what you'd like to see me play. And it's just a fun group of people that I hope you'll consider joining. So I'm going to send you over to Sugar. I'll be hanging out for a while before I need to go to bed tonight. And I'll be back tomorrow with Skyrim. If you're looking for more Thief, check me out next Friday. We will start with Anthony Husso's very first level, Autumn in Lampfire Hills. Hope to see you for that as well. Bye-bye.